The top 30 rock songs, the bands behind them, the show that brings it all to you. It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Well, here we are, the first weekend of April. Hope you didn't get pranked too bad earlier this week on April Fool's Day. No fooling here, man. We are backstage, and we are hanging out with Dan Donegan, the guitarist for the band Disturbed. We have had some great guest co-hosts on the Rock 30 in the previous weeks, and today is definitely no exception to the rule. Going to be talking about this awesome tour that the band just wrapped up with Falling in Reverse and also Plush, and what we can expect for Disturbed later on in the year. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do it. We start off today at number 30. They're actually dropping one, though. It's Dirty Honey, 29 to 30. Coming Home, Ballad of the Shire on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Gone are the lines that were drawn, mistakes we made when we were young, but no southern train could keep me from where I still belong. Chances that I took in vain, gone with all of the charades, that all this time I didn't know that you'd feel the same. And all of these fears, I leave them behind for you. And I can't deny when I'm back in the words that I'll be fine, 'cause I'm coming home. I'm coming home. And made my way through sand and stone, troubles I've carried alone. Places seem greener, but never was sweeter than home. And all of these fears, I leave them behind for you. Yes, I will. No, I can't deny when I'm back in the words that I'll be fine, 'cause I'm coming home. I'm coming I never should have left you, babe. I never could forget you, babe. And I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Said I'm coming home.
Boy, I sure hope that song isn't in trouble. Last week at 29, dropping down to 30. Coming Home, Ballad of the Shire from Dirty Honey. Definitely got to get these guys back on the show to co-host the Rock 30. Today, we're actually recording before the tour ended with Disturbed, who was on the road with Falling in Reverse and also Plush. Going to be talking to Dan Donegan here shortly. But now we bring on a band who is moving up. Dayseeker, 30 to 29. This is Dream State of the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30. up 30 to 29. That is Dayseeker and Dream State. I am L.A. Lloyd. I wanted to catch up with Disturbed before their tour ended with Falling in Reverse and Plush, so we did record this interview backstage with Dan Donegan, and it marks the 17th time. Man, we're here, Moody Center, like 12,000 people waiting to see you tonight, man. It's good to see you.
There you go.
Now, the last time that I interviewed you was way back in 2016, Dan. It was actually right down the road from where we're at today at ACL Live. Great venue, a little more intimate, and if I recall right, you said that you had to deal with the fire marshal a little bit because, you know, of all the pyro you were using at the time. Tonight should be a little bit easier.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, I always love playing some of those more intimate shows too, but yeah, we were... So every once in a while, we're limited on the pyro, especially nowadays. We have so much stuff going on stage. So luckily, it's only been a small handful that has the fire marshal limited us. But I believe tonight, I think we're full force.
Really?
Yeah, I that's the word, at least. I haven't heard any differently. But every day, the fire marshal has to show up and see it and then sign off on it, obviously. So as far as I know, I think we're firing on all cylinders. So it should be a good one.
Well, Kiss played here back in October, so I think if they cleared them, you guys should be okay.
There you go. Then we got to use that as leverage. If we get any problems, we'll say, well, come on now. Kiss did it.
There you go. We can't let Kiss have anything on you, right? We get right back into the Rock 30, but no movement for Judas Priest at number 28. This is called Crown of Horns on the Rock 30.
I learned the hard way that what you dream for comes from the pain you hold inside.
Number 28 last week, number 28 this week, Judas Priest, Crown of Horns. And you know what? We've never had Rob Halford from the band on the Rock 30, but he was just doing an interview recently and said, you know what? We have no plans of stopping anytime soon, which sounds like to me I need to put out an invitation to Rob to get him on the show to talk about Judas Priest. We do have one debut for you right now, and you're about to hear it. Coming in at number 27, the track is called Landmines from Sum 41 on the Rock 30.
And I don't wanna believe that maybe this is the end. I know you're kind of a tease, but is this really pretend? Something tells me I'm wrong. With you I never can tell. The way you drag me along, the way I put you through hell. Tell me, am I insane? Is this where we belong? Is it pleasure or pain? Hell is still hanging on, going out of my head. You know true love is dead, but what you said has got me hanging on. I can't help but walk through your landmines. 10 feet and I'm going out of my mind. I'm not right without you, is that so wrong? I can't help but walk through your landmines. I'm bleeding and all I need is a sign. I'm out here and I've been waiting so long. You got me hanging on. You got me hanging. And maybe I'm out of luck, or maybe all of it's bad. I'm not sure why we broke up. It was the best that I had. They say it's all for the best. I think the fate is a lie, and now my hair is a mess, and you're a little bit high. Should I give it a chance? Is it ever enough? No more blood on the hands, no more feet holding it up. Going out of my head, all the tears that I've bled, and what you said has got me hanging on. I can't help but walk through your landmines. 10 feet and I'm going out of my mind. I'm not right without you, is that so wrong? I can't help but walk through your landmines. I'm bleeding and all I need is a sign. I'm out here and I've been waiting so long. You got me hanging on. You got me hanging on. All I need to know is should I stay or is it time for me to go? I don't wanna waste another minute, no. The story's getting old. All I wanna know is whether I should stay or is it time for me to go? I can't help but walk through your landmines. 10 feet and I'm going out of my mind. I'm not right without you, is that so wrong? I can't help but walk through your landmines. I'm bleeding and all I need is a sign. I'm out here and I've been waiting so long. You got me hanging on. You got me hanging.
Only one debut for you this week, but a big one for Sum 41. That track is called Landmines. L.A. Lloyd counting him down with Dan Donegan from Disturbed. A lot of music to talk about and play from Disturbed later on today, so hang out with us for the entire show. It's going to be a good time.
Not to brag, but Progressive's Name Your Price tool is mankind's greatest tool ever. Even better than the wheel. Sure, without the wheel, we wouldn't have modern transportation or funny videos of dogs riding skateboards. But without the Name Your Price tool, we wouldn't have easy access to auto insurance options based on our budget. And, well, cars do need wheels. They also need insurance, and insurance never goes flat. Learn more about the greatest tool ever, the Name Your Price tool at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H-test versus API SPHS limits.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
New Rock First on 105.7 The X. Billy Morrison with Ozzy and Steve Stevens. Crack Cocaine.
Like crack cocaine.
Linkin Park. Friendly Fire. New Rock. Always first because we love you.
Is it just me or can you feel the love?
Can we please do this?
All right.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
Sometimes life insurance is called love insurance. There's nothing I love more than my wife and kids. I'm Joey Olson with Country Financial. Having life insurance means that if something were to happen to you, your family won't have to worry about paying bills, keeping your home, or paying college tuition. Work policies often don't provide enough coverage. So get me, Joey O, and let's get you enough love insurance to protect what matters most.
Get our dad, Joey Olson, with Country Financial. Visit joeyo.com.
Let's get you covered for them.
It's 2024, grass is getting greener, the leaves are starting to bud, and you need to get out. Hi, it's Susan reminding you it's time to break your spring fever at Cam Shooting Sports, Gun Shop and Range in Morton. Your house arrest from winter is over, and Cam Shooting Sports can help you discover everything you want to know, no matter what your skill level. You could walk in with zero experience with firearms, learn how to shoot, get your FOID card, and even register for one of the upcoming conceal and carry classes. They offer conceal and carry renewal classes as well as NRA basic pistol and so much more at camrange.com. That's where you can view the classes, register, and even pay online. Check out their membership plans. Again, that's cam with a K, range.com. Cam's is your #1 Central Illinois gun dealer and shooting range. If you're looking for accessories, they've got a ton of those too. That's Cam Shooting Sports, 901 Detroit Avenue in Morton. I'll see you there soon.
You've heard the buzz about solar power, but don't know what to believe. Let Porter Electric, an approved vendor and certified solar panel installer, demystify the process. Porter Electric, your trusted local union solar installer, explains every step from start to finish. 1-to-1 net metering ends at the start of 2025, so this is the last great year for state cash incentives. Homeowners, commercial businesses, and huge farms trust Porter, and you will too. Find them online at porter-electric.com and go solar with Porter.
Gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Pearl Jam, Green Day, and Linkin Park have a home in your pocket.
I love this thing. I love the noise.
Search 105.7 The X Rocks on your favorite audio app and crank mightily.
105.7 The X Rocks. The L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
What's this all about?
The best new rock.
Welcome back to the Rock 30. I am L.A. Lloyd. My producer is Logan. And last week, we premiered a song from his band, Live Another Day. You seem to like it. We got a lot of good feedback. And if you haven't heard it, you can definitely check it out on the Rock 30 replay on Rock 30 Radio that Logan puts together for us every week. Again, that track was called Disappoint Me. We'd love for you to call us or text us on the Rock 30 hotline at 855-576-2530. We bring on Blind Channel for you right now, who's going to be touring with P.O.D. This track is called Dead Zone, and it's at number 26.
We keep kicking the can, we keep beating the man.
Dead Zone from Blind Channel, No Movement at number 26 on the Rock 30. L.A. Lloyd with Dan Donegan from Disturbed. And what I've heard, this tour with Plush and also Falling in Reverse is the biggest in your career in regard to the attendance numbers. I mean, that's pretty good. You got to feel good with the fans supporting you. Everyone keeps saying rock is dead, but we just have to laugh at that, man.
It's amazing. I mean, rock, it seems to always come full circle. You know, there's always a next generation of kids who get introduced to it and then luckily find a connection with it. And this billing's been great. I mean, I think that even the contrast between all three bands, we're all different from each other, but it seems to work. The fans love it. The bands are throwing down. The girls from Plush are killing it, opening up the show. Mariah's vocals, she's insane. One of the most powerful lead vocalists, female artists out there. And, it's just a lot of high energy, and it's just great to see these full rooms. And some of these small towns that we were playing, too, we'd be in, like, Greenville and Grand Rapids and West Virginia and packing the place on weekday nights. So it's pretty exciting to see that there's still a large amount of rock fans out there that want the big rock show.
And boy, you are definitely bringing it for sure. Back to the Rock 30 we go, and we bring on Sleep Theory right now for you. Moving up a couple, 27 to 25. It's Fallout on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Hey, what's up? This is Adam. This is Mike. And you're listening to the L.A. Lloyd Rock Countdown.
It's hard to face all the feelings, pretending that I'm not bleeding. Heart skips, pulse hits the ceiling.
The LA Lloyd Rock 30 giving you Saint Asonia, and that one features John Cooper of Skillet. It's called Wolf, and it drops, though, 22 to 24. I think that one's going to hang in there for a few more weeks, so don't get too freaked out. We got a song we're going to be playing from our guest co-host Disturbed, and we'll talk more to their guitarist, Dan Donegan, right after this.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh, you mean like when I let someone with less groceries go ahead in line? Sure, there's a part of me that thinks, if you only need 3 things, maybe go to a convenience store next time. And now they're sifting through coupons and my frozen foods are about to be not frozen.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a new Samsung Galaxy A15 for just $99. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah! Good talk.
Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. In-store activation on single Silver Unlimited plan or higher required. Family plan discount with 4 lines all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H-test versus API-SP test limits.
Hey, it's Matt Bayhan here on the Morning X. Happy weekend, right? Let's rock out. Hey, Monday morning on the Morning X. Rock show tickets coming up inside that 8 o'clock hour for Stained. Breaking Benjamin show up in Chicago. Yeah. Also, national text keywords for your shot to get Taylor Swift tickets for your kiddo and be a rock star mom and dad. Red Hot Chili Pepper, national text keyword coming up Monday morning as well, along with mandatory mullet, dumbass news, and loads of rock. And oh yeah, we have a total solar eclipse going on Monday across the country, and Alexa is here to help us with some advice.
Here are some tips for viewing the eclipse. Never stare into the eclipse. It may cause blindness. The same thing goes for Ryan Seacrest's teeth. Even though the eclipse involves the Earth, Sun, and Moon, don't let that stop you from saying your anus as much as possible. It's that hilarious. Enjoy your viewing of the eclipse.
Touche. Talk to you in the morning.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
It's 2024, grass is getting greener, the leaves are starting to bud, and you need to get out. Hi, it's Susan reminding you it's time to break your spring fever at Cam Shooting Sports, Gun Shop and Range in Morton. Your house arrest from winter is over, and Cam Shooting Sports can help you discover everything you want to know, no matter what your skill level. You could walk in with zero experience with firearms, learn how to shoot, get your FOID card, and even register for one of the upcoming conceal and carry classes. They offer conceal and carry renewal classes as well as NRA basic pistol and so much more at camrange.com. That's where you can view the classes, register, and even pay online. Check out their membership plans. Again, that's Cam with a K, range.com. Cam's is your #1 Central Illinois gun dealer and shooting range. If you're looking for accessories, they've got a ton of those too. That's Cam Shooting Sports, 901 Detroit Avenue in Morton. I'll see you there soon.
I'm Joey Olson with Country Financial. Every insurance company in Illinois has increased their home and auto insurance premiums over the last 2 years. When your rates went up, did your agent call you, or did you find out after the fact? I won't let you get caught off guard and will always look for more discounts for your home and auto insurance to keep the cost down. Getting left in the dark is expensive. If you want to get better insurance for less money, get a better agent. Get me, Joey Olson, with Country Financial. Visit getjoeyo.com and let's get you covered for less.
Of Health and Human Services, Adopt US Kids, and the Ad Council.
The top 30 rock songs delivered straight to you like a hot appetizer. The LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Coming up on the Rock 30 Father's Day weekend, a theme show because we've been asking many of our guests who are dads and also in the band, obviously, how they balance the life of being on the road and also, you know, when they get back home, when they have to be the part of being a father. So, Dan, obviously, you're a dad. You've been through it yourself. What's your story?
You know, it's the life that they grew up in and that they knew. And luckily, by our third album, 10,000 Fists, we were in the studio mixing. My daughter was just born in December of 2003, so it was around that same time that we were doing that album. And luckily we were in a position with the band too that I was able to bring her out and bring my wife out and just learn the balance between family and rock star life, I guess. And it was tricky, you know. It's hard because just like any job where you have to travel with or whatever, you have to make sacrifices. And then my son was born in 2007. I brought them out as much as I could. It was mostly all the U.S. and Canadian dates I would do, but it was a big difference. You know, it's not easy to have to push around a stroller and live out of a suitcase out of a hotel with two little kids. Yeah. But you know, you do the best with it, and it was a great balance. It's gave me what I needed to be able to keep my sanity and function. You know, I mean, I had kids because I wanted kids and I want them in my life. I didn't want to be a stranger to them, and I didn't want to come home and you know, them not know much about me. And you know, unfortunately, you miss some birthdays. You know, you miss a lot in this business, and I'm not complaining about it. That's just what comes with the territory. But that's the big sacrifices that you make of being a musician is you not only you're missing birthdays. Both of my grandmothers died when I was on the road. You know, you miss weddings, you miss a lot of events or recitals or football games and everything. But you know, you just do the best with it to try to balance it all out. And so I had a pretty fortunate position to find that balance and make it work the best I can.
You're a good man. Unlike the song we're about to play, Bad Man, which is definitely not about you, of course. We bring on Disturbed. It's a Rock 30 Extra.
Another man.
Number 23.
Who set the world on fire? When did we get so violent? The situations hit frustration today. Sometimes I feel so helpless, and then my thoughts get selfish. But my collection of perceptions have changed. I'm not broken, I just noticed. Sometimes we take it too far to find who we are. When the pain comes, I will not be afraid. I am here to stay, even when the pain comes. When did it get so cold here that no one knows your soul here? I feel divided, undecided, and changed. Truth is that I'm still fighting. If thunder comes to lightning, just know the weather does get better someday. You can judge me, please just trust me. Sometimes we take it too far to find who we are. When the pain comes, I will not be afraid. I am here to stay, even when the pain comes. Sometimes we take it too far to find who we are. When the pain comes, I will not be afraid. I am here to stay, even when the pain comes. Sometimes we take it too far, 'cause that's who we are. Yeah, when the pain comes, I will not be afraid. 'Cause I'm here to stay.
Hey guys, this is Matt with From Ashes to New, and you're listening to the LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Now you're leaving. I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me, and now I'm barely breathing. It was all a game to you, and I'm the one that played the fool. I let you feed me to your demons, and nothing that I say or do will ever be enough for you. My feelings, I don't need them.
You were you used to get me high, but all you cared about was selling me a lie. You used to lift me up, you always used to pick me up, but now you wanna get me up and bury me alive.
Now you're leaving. I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing. Give me a reason, 'cause I'm when I'm screaming. You took a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing.
Moving up 24 to 22 from Ashes to New, Barely Breathing. Their new one, I think, is definitely going to be top 10 before you know it. Maybe, just maybe, they'll make it all the way to number 1. I got to tell you, there's been a big battle here at the top of the Rock 30. We'll see how that one's going to play out later on today.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended Silver Unlimited plan. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah!
Switch to Straight Talk. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Taxes and fees apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H-Test versus API SP test limits.
This March, Wendy's has some amazing deals on their hamburgers made with fresh, never frozen beef.
Like a juicy Dave's single for $1 and a fresh $2 Dave's double with in-app offer.
It's such a good deal, we wrote a little ditty about it.
Get it for $1. Dave's single, order in the app. Dave's single, get it for $1. Choose wisely, choose Wendy's, official hamburger March Madness.
Limited time offer. Participating U.S. Wendy's. See offer details and redeem at Wendy's app. Account registration required. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S. and less.
One home for Foo Fighters.
Hi everyone, this is Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Metallica.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm a rocker, dude. I'm a metalhead. I'm a hasher. Whatever you want to call me, I don't care.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel, or peeks down at it for a glance, or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
The Fifth Quarter Sports Bar in East Peoria now has evening specials during the week after 4 p.m. Stop in Thursday night and get 1 pound of boneless wings and a domestic pitcher for $12. The Fifth Quarter, over 5,000 square feet of space with 17 TVs. And don't forget to test your luck with their 6 slot machines powered by Gold Rush Gaming. Must be 21 or older to gamble. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER or text GAMB 833234. Individuals can enroll in the IGBF self-exclusion program and all the IGB offices located at all casinos. Additional information can be found at igb.illinois.gov/self-exclusion.
placehealth.org for more information.
The Rock for Washington. 105.7 The X.
L.A. Lloyd is counting down this week's top 30 rock songs. Because they're not going to count themselves. The L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
If you've seen Disturbed on their most recent tour, night after night, people come on stage, you break down the show for just a bit, and you let them tell their story. It could be anything from suffering from depression or celebrating a special milestone. You let them take the time to share their story with the fans. And I have to tell you, Dan, in such a divided time right now, I applaud you and the guys in Disturbed and wanted to ask how it feels to you emotionally during these times when you hear these stories night after night.
You know, I think a big thing, obviously we've been doing this for almost 25 years professionally now, and we've matured and we've gone through a lot. And, you know, as David has sometimes said during a show, this is the biggest group therapy session that you'll have. And, you know, we've connected with these fans for so long, and it's become this big family event. And now some of our hardcore fans are now showing up with their kids and their teenage kids. And we're just sharing our life experiences. We're not just going up there and just playing the songs. We're trying to, include them in on it, give them an opportunity, especially those that may have been battling some kind of addiction or depression or anything, and let them know that that there is support and that they aren't alone. That we all go through stuff, and it's everybody's faced tough times, and we just want to help. If that little moment and that little brief period of time can help encourage them to keep fighting through those tough times, then it's worth stopping the show and recognizing them and letting them have that moment to get that release.
Yes, it's definitely true, man. Music definitely heals, and I appreciate you giving the fans the opportunity to do that and tell their story. Are you ready for Cage the Elephant? They're on the way up, 23 to 21. It's Neon Pill on the Rock 30.
It takes one to know one. Back at it again. Birds of a feather and telling in. Stitched, patched up and sold in. I plan to see you again. No certain it's likely around. No doubt, my friend. It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double cross by neon pill like a loaded gun. My love. Double cross by neon pill. The taste of your lip balm blew me away. Cherry pop chapstick, it's like back in the day. I said the Atlantic, these were fed to the fine. When Sherry is no down, not out, let's roll. It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double cross by neon pill like a loaded gun. My love, I love control of the wind. Double cross by neon It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double cross by neon pill like a loaded gun. My love. Double cross. It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double cross by neon pill like a loaded gun. My love. I love control of the wind. Double cross by neon pill. Double cross by neon pill. Double cross by neon pill.
It's Neon Pill, number 21 from Cage the Elephant. Are you ready for the L.A. Lloyd pick of the week? It's from a band that I had the chance to hang out with their bass player, Aaron, during South by Southwest recently. In fact, we went to a show to see Blind Channel together. He's in a band called Kingdom Collapse, based in San Antonio. Of course, they've co-hosted the Rock 30 before and just released this new song only a couple days ago. So let's get your ears on it. Kingdom Collapse, Half Alive, your L.A. Lloyd pick of the week on the Rock 30.
Heart slow beating, shallow breathing. I'm hanging on for you to forget. Vision fading with angels waiting. The clarity is all I have left. When I let you in, you got underneath my skin. Was it all pretend? The beginning these pieces. I'm out of reasons to recreate the man that I was. A praying mantis, you feed on madness. I'm paralyzed inside of your claws. When I lash you in, you got underneath my skin. Was it all pretend? Or am I losing it? I gave you everything. You twisted in your knife. You took the best of me. So go on, take it out. Take the rest of me. So go on, take it out. Take the rest of me. Don't leave me half alive. Don't leave me half alive. And you've taken everything. And I'm broken. Don't leave me here this way. Heart slow beating, shallow breathing. I gave you everything. You twisted in your knife. You took the best of me. So go on, take it out. Take the rest of me. So go on, take it out. Take the rest of me. Don't leave me half alive. Take the rest of me. Don't leave me half alive. Take the rest of me. Don't leave me half alive.
WIXO Peoria Bloomington is 105.7 The X, a Cumulus media station. As we broadcast live from the Middle Illini Auto Center studios, Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Bayhan Mornings, Modern Rock on your modern device. Listen for free on the 105.7 The X Rocks app.
The LA Lloyd Rock 30, the best new rock.
Struggling alone, keeping all of my demons to myself. I'm singing my grace for the heavenly place. To the sun I will sing you my song. To begin once again, just a friend on the wind, seeking shelter. There's a crack in the sky and a light from on high, get higher and higher when the wind
Beautiful people stay high, says the Black Keys, and No Movement coming at a number 20 on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30, where the show today is co-hosted by Dan Donegan, the awesome guitarist from the band Disturbed. Going to be playing some music from Disturbed later on this hour, and we'll keep on counting them down until we get to number 1. We'll pick up our conversation with Dan after we bring on Corey Taylor for you, dropping 17 to 19, and We Are the Rest on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30. There he is, Corey Taylor. We Are the Rest, coming in at number 19, dropping from 17 as we count him down with Dan Donegan of Disturbed. Now, we're going to talk about your single, Don't Tell Me, shortly, but I was happy to see this photo of you, David Draymond, and Ann Wilson all together. And this was the first time the band has included a guest feature on an album. So, I mean, it's got to be a little surreal hanging out and, you know, eventually working in the studio with Ann.
It was pretty surreal. I mean, obviously being a big Heart fan growing up, and I know that a few years back when she had commented, I think on Twitter or something, when somebody asked her in an interview if there was anything current out that she found inspiring, and she commented, Disturb the Sound of Silence. So even when we seen that tweet, it was enough to be like, oh my God, she just even heard of the band, let alone knows the song that we did. So that kind of opened the door. I think David had reached out to her through social media, just mutual respect, and started a little correspondence just online. And then when the opportunity came up, when we were writing this song, and actually we were in the studio, we had a different kind of power ballad we were working on, and at the moment when I was tracking, I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't think it was enough, so I kind of backburnered that idea and I started over. And I just felt inspired that day, wrote a new musical piece for it, kind of mapped it out, and then when David came into the studio, I kind of dropped it on him. I'm like, hey, that other song we're supposed to be tracking right now, I kind of threw that one away.
Yeah.
Let's just, I kind of put him on the spot to improvise in the moment, and he came up with a killer melody for it. And then as it further developed, he was like, hey, this what do you think if this was like a duet? It was kind of feeling like it could lend itself to that. And he had mentioned, what do you think if we ask Ann Wilson if she would do it? I'm like, absolutely. If I didn't know, historically, I know she's only maybe done a few things throughout the years, but I just thought she doesn't really need to do it. Would she want to do it? And would it be an inconvenience? But she immediately responded after she heard the demo, and we just said, let's make it as convenient as we can for her as possible. So let's hurry up and get out there while she's into this idea. Didn't want her to get too busy or change her mind or not. So me and David and our producer Drew Falk flew out to California to meet. We flew into San Francisco. I think we went into Oakland or found a studio for the day. That's where she was at the time, and got in the studio with her, and she was just amazing. She was just so cooperative. We didn't know how far we could push her. She's a legend, but we needed to get what we needed to get out of her, and she just came out with an open mind and took guidance and suggestion, and her and David were working out the harmonies for it, and she just came in for a couple hours, I think maybe 3 hours or so, laid down the parts, and just was great. She just killing it. Walked out, and it was just a very surreal moment. I think after she left the door, I'm like, did that really just happen? That was just crazy. So, very cool moment.
We'll get to hear that song later on this hour featuring Ann Wilson and Disturbed. Right now, we bring on the band out of Monterrey, Mexico, known as The Warning. Here's Sick, moving up 21 to 18 on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30. I'm liking that one, and it is moving up the Rock 30 very fast. The band known as The Warning, and that is sick. Moving up 21 to 18, L.A. Lloyd and Dan Donegan. I think we're going to have some Chicago food delivered here for you a little bit later on this hour, too, Dan. We're gonna make you feel right at home here on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30 as we bring on Dead Poet Society. Happy to see them moving up a couple spots, 19 to 17. This is Running in Circles on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Feel like I'm never enough. I say I don't give a so I keep my down low. Slowly coming undone, yeah. I run in circles. Get back, get away. Watch me try hard anyway. It's so fake, self-hate's killing me. I know that I'm not that, and I'm sick of pretending. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. I dig a hole in the earth and bury myself down low. Never speaking again. I hide beneath the surface. Get back, get away. I'm picked up and I can't see straight. Late nights, Jameson and nicotine. I'm not that. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles. So sick of pretending, no, that I'm someone or something I'm not. So I'm back where I started, falling apart. I need to run away to now be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running now. It feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles.
They are running in circles and running up the chart, too, man. I like it. Dead Poet Society, 19 to 17. L.A. Lloyd counting him down with Dan Donegan of Disturbed. And we have got a big song from Disturbed coming up. In fact, a former #1. And we'll pick up our conversation with Dan right after this.
Not to brag, but Progressive's Name Your Price tool is mankind's greatest tool ever. Even better than the wheel. Sure, without the wheel, we wouldn't have modern transportation or funny videos of dogs riding skateboards. But without the Name Your Price tool, we wouldn't have easy easy access to auto insurance options based on our budget. And, well, cars do need wheels. They also need insurance, and insurance never goes flat. Learn more about the greatest tool ever, the Name Your Price tool at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H-test versus API SP test limits.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Your Music Plus.
Hi, this is Mike McCready from Pearl Jam, and here's our new song, Dark Matter. It's Your Music Plus.
Pearl Jam's Jeff Ament discusses if the new music is reminiscent of the band's earlier music.
I think the only way that it's reminiscent of the earlier stuff is that we wrote a lot of this stuff in the room together. The stuff that ended up sticking was the stuff that everybody was excited about. If something wasn't hitting, we would often move on, or somebody might go home that night and come back with something that, hey, let's try that thing we were doing yesterday, but let's try it with this little riff at the end or whatever. Yeah, we weren't afraid to get a little bit heavier. We weren't afraid to have sort of more free playing. I think the drums have a freeness to them. There's a lot of Mike McCready in that regard. It could be reminiscent, but I hate that word.
Dark Matter. It's your music plus. Red Hot Chili Peppers are heating up the road this summer with their Unlimited Love Tour, and you can see them at the U.S. tour stop of your choice. Keep it cool in the Pacific Northwest at the iconic Gorge Amphitheater, warming up in West Palm Beach, or somewhere in between. 2 winners will score a trip for 2, including air, hotel, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers VIP lounge package in the city of their choice. Listen weekdays for the national text keywords for your chance to win. Prizes provided by Live Nation and Warner Music.
Not everything stands the test of time, but Tyrone's Pizza in Bartonville has. Family owned since 1986, Tyrone's has hosted generations of families who've made great memories dining in there. Tyrone's popular thin crust pizza, with its secret dough recipe made fresh daily, is a big reason why they return. Buy one pizza and get the second for half price. And Tyrone's fans enjoy authentic Italian dishes from pasta to pizza breads. You'll feel at home at Tyrone's Pizza in Bartonville.
Pinnacle Gun and Ammo is moving locations. They're moving from their downtown Peoria location to 4204 Pfeiffer Road, Bartonville, located in the Bartonville Industrial Park. Stop by after April 1st to check out their new location and their huge selection of firearms, ammo, uniforms, and accessories. Special discounts for first responders, law enforcement, and security officers. Pinnacle Gun and Ammo. New location, 4204 Pfeiffer Road, Bartonville, located in the Bartonville Industrial Park. Or for more information, find them on Facebook.
Online influencers can be fun, informative, and even fabulous. But there are other kinds of influencers in Illinois who inspire and advocate for families by working in early childhood education and care. And there are statewide programs to help get the training and financial support to start careers in childcare, early intervention, home visiting, and more. A real career, doing what you love to make an impact every day as a real-life influencer. Learn more at IllinoisCaresForKids.careers.
Your home keeps you safe from danger, safe from the elements. But sometimes the unexpected happens and you need help to put it back together. Call Tri-County Cleaning Systems at 266-5755 when disaster strikes. They've been your experts to restore your home from fire, flood, mold, and more for over 25 years, so you can trust their hard-earned reputation. When disaster strikes, call Tri-County Cleaning Systems at 266-5755 to make your home your safe haven again.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
It's 2024, grass is getting greener, the leaves are starting to bud, and you need to get out. Hi, it's Susan reminding you it's time to break your spring fever at Cam Shooting Sports, Gun Shop and Range in Morton. Your house arrest from winter is over, and Cam Shooting Sports can help you discover everything you want to know, no matter what your skill level. You could walk in with zero experience with firearms, learn how to shoot, get your FOID card, and even register for one of the upcoming conceal and carry classes. They offer conceal and carry renewal classes as well as NRA basic pistol and so much more at camrange.com. That's where you can view the classes, register, and even pay online. Check out their membership plans. Again, that's cam with a K, range.com. Cam's is your #1 Central Illinois gun dealer and shooting range. If you're looking for accessories, they've got a ton of those too. That's Cam Shooting Sports, 901 Detroit Avenue in Morton. I'll see you there soon.
That's cumulusdigital.com.
The Rock for Morton. 105.7 The X.
We don't have one single reason why you should listen to the LA Lloyd Rock 30. We have 30 of them. The LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Yes, it is L.A. Lloyd. My producer is Logan, and last week we had his band Live Another Day as your L.A. Lloyd pick of the week with the song Disappoint Me. We got a lot of positive feedback. If you didn't hear it yet, you can check it out all over Spotify and wherever you consume music, or you can hear it right here on the Rock 30 replay at LALloyd.com. Just click on the Rock 30 radio link, and you'll get to hear it right there as the pick of the week. We like it. Hey, we like Hardy, too, and he moves up to 16 from 18. Rockstar on the Rock 30.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all the they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, pissing off my mama, getting
Living the rock star life, that is Hardy, moving up to 18 to 16. L.A. Lloyd with Dan Donegan of Disturbed. Now, your latest album, Divisive, was released November 18th of 2022. And for the pre-order, Disturbed offered an exclusive transparent red vinyl with an alternate album cover. The first 1,000 purchase was signed by the band, too. I like the way you're doing this. Is vinyl something that you guys are really getting behind? Because it seems like there's this resurgence of people actually buying physical albums again.
Yeah, I mean, I love that the vinyls made this whole new return. And I mean, I even have my daughter asking, she's in college now, and she's just got a turntable for Christmas because she wants to hear it on vinyl. So it's exciting. I'm glad that the rock fans, now they have that physical copy and that collectible for them. It's exciting because our generation, that's how we grew up to it. So it's nice to see it come back around.
Me too, and I hope you guys will keep doing it because it sounds so good when we get to hear this song right here on vinyl. It's a Rock 30 Extra from our guest co-host Disturbed. This is Unstoppable.
Call the Rock 30 hotline. 855-5-ROCK-30. 855-576-2530.
You can tell me that you tried, but you told me as you said goodbye. And all those things you couldn't say, you just watched me walk away again. But I was there for you till the end. As your lover and your best friend. So why'd you cross that line and destroy my life? Please just tell the truth, 'cause it's a lot to defend, and I can't understand how I'm still loving you. Why can't you be by yourself? You're always needing to be with someone else. So uncomfortable in your own skin. I didn't realize that time alone meant time with him. So why'd you cross that line and destroy my life? Please just tell the truth, 'cause it's a lot to defend, and I can't understand how I'm still loving you. We only have one life to get it right. We had our second chance, and yet we fucked it up again. So why'd you cross that line and destroy our lives? Please just say the truth. It's a lot to defend. I can't understand how I'm still loving you. How am I still loving you?
Giving you the truth from Godsmack. They move up 16 to 15 from the album Lighting Up the Sky. Getting closer to number one with every song we played. Des Rock's big song, I Am the Lightning, on the way. And a little food surprise for Dan Donegan from my good friend Bill Nishay, who's got some authentic Chicago food ready to serve it up next.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh, you mean like when I let someone with less groceries go ahead in line? Sure, there's a part of me that thinks, if you only need 3 things, maybe go to a convenience store next time. And now they're sifting through coupons and my frozen foods are about to be not frozen.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a new Samsung Galaxy A15 for just $99. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah! Good talk.
Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at Walmart and straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. In-store activation on single Silver Unlimited plan or higher required. Family plan discount with 4 lines all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H test versus API SP test limits.
Hey, it's Matt Bahan here on The Morning X. Join me every single morning, 6 till 10. 10 songs an hour. This is your rock show. Rock show tickets, dumbass news at 7:50, mandatory mullet at 7:30. I had Chris Daughtry in the studio with us as we had our great show here in the River City, and we asked him some fun questions.
Before you die, who do you want to be in a jam session with?
Like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
All right, you know what?
I don't know. Probably not.
Hold on. I know someone who knows that guy. We're going to get you two in the studio, and dude,
Here, just play something. Do a split. Do a split and hold this guitar. Sing something.
What do I feel like we're going to hear from this guy? We're going to hear from Jean-Claude.
I keep mentioning him just for the off chance that he shows up and goes, "Hey, I'm here to kick your ass." All over the place.
Right.
Whatever.
So aside from Jean-Claude,
on a serious note, who would I want to jam with?
You had one session of living and then not living.
Prince would have been one of them for sure.
Absolutely.
Chris Cornell.
Yeah,
that would have been an incredible. I consider him one of my teachers. You know,
oh man,
indirectly, but
you missed every day, of course.
Lane Staley, those guys were like some of the biggest reasons that I wanted to step in front of a microphone.
Rock stars join us time to time. Join me in the morning. This is your rock.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel, or peeks down at it for a glance, or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
It's 2024, grass is getting greener, the leaves are starting to bud, and you need to get out. Hi, it's Susan reminding you it's time to break your spring fever at Cam Shooting Sports, Gun Shop and Range in Morton. Your house arrest from winter is over, and Cam Shooting Sports can help you discover everything you want to know, no matter what your skill level. You could walk in with zero experience with firearms, learn how to shoot, get your FOID card, and even register for one of the upcoming conceal and carry classes. They offer conceal and carry renewal classes as well as NRA basic pistol and so much more at camrange.com. That's where you can view the classes, register, and even pay online. Check out their membership plans. Again, that's cam with a K, range.com. Cam's is your #1 Central Illinois gun dealer and shooting range. If you're looking for accessories, they've got a ton of those too. That's Cam Shooting Sports, 901 Detroit Avenue in Morton. I'll see you there soon.
.com. That's cumulusdigital.com.
Hey, you rock! It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
It is L.A. Lloyd with Dan Donegan of Disturbed. Dan, originally from Chicago. And one thing we strive to do, Dan, is we make our guests feel right at home. Now, we have a mutual friend, Bill Nashe, who owns this Chicago-themed restaurant in Round Rock, Texas called Wise Guys. We knew that you wanted some authentic Chicago food. So, Bill, what you got for us, man?
We brought Dan Italian beef sandwiches. That's what he wanted. So anytime the guys come to town, I try and hook up with them.
Yeah.
Give them a little taste of home.
Yeah, I've known Bill for quite some time now, and we grew up kind of. Even though I didn't know him back in the Chicago music scene back in the day, I knew of his band, and we played kind of the circuit back then. But then, obviously once he moved out here, we kind of connected out here, and I knew that I was hoping Bill was going to show up with the sandwiches. So once he hit me up last night, I'm like, yeah. bring a little
He
bit
came
of
out
that Chicago
to a Waco
beach.
store a couple years
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Drove
Yeah.
out there, and then we did the Disturbed race car with him.
Yeah,
right.
In Joliet.
Yeah.
So it's like friends taking care of friends. When they were coming up, I'm like, anything I can do to help these guys. And I had an idea, and I threw it to their old manager, Battaglia, and he said, let's talk to Dan about this. And the guys came to Joliet. We did a race car together, and
Nice.
anything I can always do to help these guys is cool.
Yeah, it was great.
All right, I tell you what I'm going to let you do, Dan. Enjoy your food while we continue the Rock 30 and bring on Des Rocks now, moving up 15 to 14. I am the Lightning of the Rock 30.
My creator is a highway. My spirit is a drug. My God is a 12 gauge, raining death from up above. My words are a rib cage. My shield is a rose. My eyes are a window to the storm that's getting close. I can be the light, the heat, the star, the lead, the boogeyman, the fight you seek, the pain you need. I am the lightning. Say, can't find your mind and let it go. Are you listening? Can you hear me? Hear me now. Come tomorrow, and I'll strike you again. Smoke on the horizon, rubber dog in the dust. Sweet rain pouring down on you, babe, as you're crawling through the mud. Temptation of a siren, spinning gold from the rust. Out of the sun, right at my side, and carve your name into the sun. I can be the light, the heat, the star, the lead, the boogeyman, the fight you seek, the pain you need. I am the lightning. Say, can I find your mind and let it go? Are you listening? Can you hear me? Let me know. Butterfly come tomorrow, and I'll strike you again. Come on, light it up. Can be the light, the heat, the star, the lead, the boogeyman, the fight you seek, the pain you need. I am the lightning. Can I find your mind and let it go? Are you listening? Can you hear me? Hear me now.
This is Johnny Hawkins from Nothing More, and you're listening to the LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Sometimes love is pain. Yeah, it hurts for a little while. Some things you can't change. I'm preaching to the choir. Knives in the back, ready to attack. Knives in the back. Running right back like a maniac. Running right back. Check, check. Running right back. Running right back. We all got vices, we all got choices to make. It's hard to stay and hard to walk away. You lied to me, spinning in the dark. It took me years to see that you had sucked the life out of me. If it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. 'Cause holding on to hope is a different kind of pain. Run it right back! Get it! Knives in the back, knives in the back, knives in the back. Time for respect. Knives in the back, knives in the back, knives in the back. If it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. 'Cause holding on to hope is a different kind of
Had a great time hanging out with Nothing More last week. Their song, If It Doesn't Hurt, moving up to Lucky 13 from 14. When we come back, the big song, the former number one, Don't Tell Me from Disturbed, featuring Ann Wilson. We'll talk about that track with their guitarist, Dan Donegan.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended Silver Unlimited plan. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah!
Switch to Straight Talk. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Taxes and fees apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H-test versus API SP test limits.
This March, Wendy's has some amazing deals on their hamburgers made with fresh, never frozen beef.
Like a juicy Dave's single for $1 and a fresh $2 Dave's double with in-app offer.
It's such a good deal, we wrote a little ditty about it. Get it for $1. Dave's single, order in the app. Dave's single, get it for $1. Choose wisely, choose Wendy's, official hamburger March Madness.
Limited time offer. Participating U.S. Wendy's. See offer details and redeem at Wendy's app. Account registration required. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S. and Alaska.
Green Day, Shinedown are in your phone right now with 105.7 The X Rocks. Stream it on your favorite audio.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
I'm Joey Olson with Country Financial. Every insurance company in Illinois has increased their home and auto insurance premiums over the last 2 years. When your rates went up, did your agent call you, or did you find out after the fact? I won't let you get caught off guard and will always look for more discounts for your home and auto insurance to keep the cost down. Getting left in the dark is expensive. If you want to get better insurance for less money, get a better agent. Get me, Joey Olson, with Country Financial. Visit getjoeyo.com and let's get you covered for less.
Gov/plan. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Matt Bayhan slams home loads of rock every day on the Morning X. All of the Foo Fighters, Shinedown, and Pearl Jam you can handle. Oh, and he celebrates that banger mullet of yours.
They're badass. Just look at their signature haircuts.
The Morning X, 6 till 10.
105.7 The X rocks Peoria. The top 30 songs rockin' the nation. It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Earlier this hour on the Rock 30, we were talking about how amazing it was to get Ann Wilson to sing on the Disturbed track, Don't Tell Me. Now, I had Mariah Formica from Plush go host the Rock 30 a few weeks ago, and she was talking about how much she loved coming on stage, doing that duet with David on the song. So tell me about working with her, because all the videos I've seen, she just nails that Ann Wilson part every time.
The first time that we've ever even played it as a band was with David and Mariah. We never even rehearsed it.
Oh, wow.
So we, like I said, I rewrote the music and everything in the studio and then put David on the spot to kind of, switch gears. And then we tracked it. We kind of collaborated a little bit on the lyrics because it was more of, at the time I just went through my divorce. And, so lyrically I kind of had something in mind and a direction with it. So I kind of gave a few suggestions and a few lyrical ideas, and then David took the ball and ran with that. And then when we got in pre-production rehearsals for the start of the tour, we rehearsed it just musically as a band, like I think maybe 2 times. And then David showed up a little bit after us and Mariah. So when they stepped on stage, that was the first time we ever played it with vocals, was when the two of them showed up. Yeah. So we were confident. I mean, obviously we knew, we know that they're both great singers, so we were confident it was going to maybe take 1 or 2 takes just to get comfortable with it. I think that was it. It was just one take with them. It's like, okay, well, harmonies are great. They're both pro, and she killed it. So we're like, okay, let's see it. Showtime.
Showtime indeed. So let's play it. What a great setup for this one. Our guest co-host Disturbed featuring Ann Wilson at number 12, Don't Tell Me, on the Rock 30.
We know we should turn and just walk away. We can't help but cause more pain, wounded more with every word that we say. The memories remain. Here we are once again, questioning the end. Am I supposed to let you go? Don't tell me now that you hate me for never letting go. Let there be no doubt I can't live my life without you. I close my eyes and still hear the screams.
Our guest co-host, Disturbed, featuring Ann Wilson of Heart, Don't Tell Me, a former number 1 this weekend, going down, but it's still hanging in there pretty well at number 12. Next hour, we'll have more conversation with Dan Donegan of Disturbed, and we'll see if anyone's strong enough to knock off that big Pearl Jam track called Dark Matter. Right now, we bring on the Black Crowes. They are trying to get into the top 10 with this one. It's Wanting and Waiting on the Rock 30.
WIXO Peoria Bloomington is 105.7 The X, a Cumulus media station. As we broadcast live from the Middleline Eye Auto Center studios, Green Day, Lincoln Park, Bayhan Mornings, Modern Rock on your modern device. Stream 105.7 The X Rocks.
The top 30 songs rockin' the nation.
Are you ready to rock?
It's the LA Lloyd Rock 30.
The sound of the living dead. Life had forsaken me, left me alone to bleed. I was ready to meet my maker. The day I died was the day I came back to life. Now I'm alive. I walk through fire, I survive. I'm burning brighter, standing on top of the world. I ain't coming down. I'm alive. I've become the fire rising high. I'm burning brighter. The day I climbed down through my darkest hour, I found my higher power. Crawling through hell, hear the demons screaming in my head. Where is your God now? Pulling out nails from the coffin they call my bed. Digging my grave out. Life had forsaken me, left me alone to bleed. I was ready to meet my maker. Now I'm alive. I walk through fire, I survive. I'm burning brighter, standing on top of the world. I ain't coming down. I'm alive. I've become the fire rising high. I'm burning brighter. The day I climbed down through my darkest hour, I found my higher power. It was the death of me that made heaven speak. Heard the angels calling out my name. It was a eulogy for the part of me that will never ever be the same. It took a fall to rise, to open blinded eyes. The day I died was the day I came back to. I walk through fire, I survive. I'm burning brighter, standing on top of the world. I ain't coming down. I'm alive. I've become the fire rising high. I'm burning brighter. The day I climbed down through my darkest hour, I found my higher power.
Scott Stapp finally hits the top 10, his highest charting song ever as a solo artist on the LA Lloyd Rock 30, the title track to Higher Power. We have put that interview together in a podcast form, and you can hear it in its entirety by going to LALloyd.com. Click on the podcast link, and you'll find it right there. It's a great conversation with Scott Stapp talking about that album and working with Scott Stevens, the producer, and also some other featured artists on there like Dorothy as well. Pretty exciting stuff indeed. Hey, Dan Donegan from Disturbed is hanging out with us and will be here until we hit number 1 today, and we'll talk to him after we bring on number 9 from Metallica, up from 12 at Screaming Suicide. Metallica looks like they've got another number one down the road, and they move up 12-9 with that one, Screaming Suicide. We're hanging out with Dan Donegan from Disturbed, and you said that a major factor in the success of your album Divisive was because of your producer, Drew Falk. So maybe elaborate on that.
Drew was great. I mean, I had a short list of guys this time around, and really just wanted to see. Yeah, we had the previous two albums we did in Vegas with Kevin Churko, which was amazing. But I think after two, we felt like fresh blood. Let's go in. Let's try to find somebody new ideas or opinions and a new look at it. And Drew was this kind of younger, mid-30s guy that I really liked what he was doing with Motionless in White and Wage War and some of the other acts he was working with. He did a little bit of projects or side work with the Papa Roach guys, and I know he was just currently working on Nothing More in that too, but at the time he didn't. But so he was on my list. He was kind of at the top of the list, and I flew out by myself to California a couple of years ago just to meet him in person and not really even do work with him in the studio. It was just to kind of hang and see if this is somebody that chemistry felt good, of someone that I want to be locked up in a studio for 2 to 3 months with.
Right.
And we ended up going to a Rams football game and hung out and went out to dinner and did very little bit of music. It was just more so of just seeing if the connection was there. And usually because I'm the guy in the studio all the time. I'm the guy that's first one in, last one out when everyone else is in. So I knew I would be spending the most time with whoever we go with. And I just really liked, like I said, what he was doing. And I thought even some of the production elements and some of the electronic elements I thought would be a fresh new look to us, to the sound, to try to help keep us going, keeping things fresh on the new material. And it worked great, so easy to work with, a lot of great ideas, no ego at all. It's just like come in and you just throw some ideas at you, and if they work or improve, we go down that road. If not, he's been very inspirational too, and he's just so quick. Even when I'm just like working out a riff, he might just kind of do things to help inspire and just bring those things out of me. And I like people that like him, that works at a really, really fast pace.
Right.
And yeah, it's been great. I'm hoping that the next album could potentially work out timing wise with him and his personal life. I know his wife is pregnant right now and due, so I'm hoping that by the time we're ready for the studio that he's able to balance his time between daddy duty and getting back in the studio.
All right, give him a little time to be daddy there. He'll get back in the studio with you soon enough. Seems like he's in high demand in more ways than one, for sure. All right, we got a great song for you right here from Fozzy, Spotlight, and moving up 10-8 on the Rock 30.
I am the light of the truth, the one who sees right through. I know your every move. I've got my eye on you. Spotlight.
Let it go. I know you've got your issues.
moving up 10 to 8. Doing great. Fonzie, Spotlight. I am L.A. Lloyd. More things in store with our guest co-host Dan Donegan a little bit later on today, so do not leave. Tell your friends to tune in. We're going to find out who's got the number one song of the week later on this hour as well. And on to Asking Alexandria right now, moving up 9 to 7. It's Dark Void on the Rock 30.
If you're scratching the surface, try to find a purpose. I wonder what the depth will find. Trapped inside the prison of my mind, and I'm sick of messing up, but forgetting now. Every time I try to stop, I fall apart. Lost deep down, I'm searching for a glimpse of hope. I'm sick of messing up, but forgetting now. Dirt to see what you can find inside. Trapped inside the prison of my mind, and I'm trying to live in the moment. Can't escape the darkness, it's been dragging me down. Deep down, I'm searching for a glimpse of hope. Believe in me and set me free. Inside this nightmare that's taking apart of me. One more chance to fall asleep. Inside this nightmare that's taking apart of me. One more chance. One more chance. One more chance to fall asleep. Inside this nightmare that's taking every part of me. One more chance to fall asleep. Inside this nightmare that's taking every part of me. Set me free. I'll drag these memories through the dark void.
Asking Alexandria doing Dark Void, moving up 9 to 7. Logan, my producer, and me, L.A. Lloyd, we're patiently awaiting to hear from you today. You can text or call us. Give us your feedback on any of the songs you've heard, what you're thinking about Dan Donegan from Disturbed. That number is toll-free to you anywhere in North America at 855-576-2530. That's 855-5-ROCK-30.
Not to brag, but Progressive's Name Your Price tool is mankind's greatest tool ever. Even better than the wheel. Sure, without the wheel, we wouldn't have modern transportation or funny videos of dogs riding skateboards. But without the Name Your Price tool, we wouldn't have easy access to auto insurance options based on our budget. And, well, cars do need wheels. They also need insurance, and insurance never goes flat. Learn more about the greatest tool ever, the Name Your Price tool at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H-test versus API SP test limits.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic, creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. We've got the tickets, and they could be yours.
And I'll write your name.
Start picking out your Eras outfits and making those friendship bracelets, because we could fulfill your wildest dreams with our Tay-Tay Flyaway. Score one of 3 trips, including air, hotel, $500 cash, and 2 tickets to see Taylor Swift on the Eras Tour this fall. Listen weekdays for the national text keywords for your chance to win.
Be the coolest mom and dads ever, right? Get all deep.
Online influencers can be fun, informative, and even fabulous. But there are other kinds of influencers in Illinois who inspire and advocate for families by working in early childhood education and care. And there are statewide programs to help get the training and financial support to start careers in childcare, early intervention, home visiting, and more. A real career, doing what you love to make an impact every day as a real-life influencer. Learn more at IllinoisCaresForKids.careers.
Opioid overdose can happen anywhere. Help protect yourself, loved ones, and others. Trillium Place, an affiliate of Carle Health, provides overdose education, naloxone training, and life-saving kits at no cost. Get trained and keep naloxone with you. Together, we can reduce opioid overdose deaths. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information. These services are funded in full or in part through a state opioid response grant to the Illinois Department of Human Services, Division of Substance Use Prevention and Recovery, from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. Get trained and keep naloxone with you. Together, we can reduce opioid overdose deaths. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information.
Not everything stands the test of time, but Tyrone's Pizza in Bartonville has. Family owned since 1986, Tyrone's has hosted generations of families who've made great memories dining in there. Tyrone's popular thin crust pizza, with its secret dough recipe made fresh daily, is a big reason why they return. Buy one pizza and get the second for half price. And Tyrone's fans enjoy authentic Italian dishes from pasta to pizza breads. You'll feel at home at Tyrone's Pizza in Bartonville.
The Fifth Quarter Sports Bar in East Peoria now has weekday evening specials. Evening specials are after 4 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Starting off with Wing Wednesday. Get 1 pound of jumbo bone-in wings and a domestic pitcher for $15. The Fifth Quarter, over 5,000 square feet of space with 17 TVs. And don't forget to test your luck with their 6 slot machines powered by Gold Rush Gaming. Must be 21 or older to gamble. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER or text GAMB to 833-234. Individuals can enroll in the IGBF self-exclusion program at all the IGB offices located at all casinos. Additional information can be found at igb.illinois.gov/self-exclusion.
Health and Human Services, Adopt US Kids, and the Ad Council.
Your phone has 105.7 The X Rocks. We got you. Stream 105.7 The X Rocks for free on our app or wherever you get your audio. Got it?
I got it. No, I got it. I think I can pay for my...
Okay, let's rock it.
So, ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience,
it's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Welcome back to the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30. It's a big one today. Dan Donegan of Disturbed. We played a lot of their music. We've actually had my good friend Bill Nishay, who's got the restaurant Wise Guys in Round Rock, Texas, who's brought down some authentic Chicago food for Dan to enjoy today. Let's do a little reflecting, Dan. Now, the original lineup of Disturbed began in 1994 with you and Mike Wingren on drums. Then David Draymond joined in 1996. And then eventually John Moyer joined the band in 2004. Now, 2024 is actually the 30th anniversary of the beginning of Disturbed, so do you like to celebrate these milestones with maybe some kind of special tours or reissues of your earlier material, or a band that just likes to look ahead to the future? What does it actually mean to you?
Ooh, yeah, yeah, right. That means we're getting old.
Yeah.
No, I mean, obviously, music, makes us feel young. I still love it. I mean, yeah, it's been, I guess, 30 years since the very start of it, and we got, like you said, David in '96. But with the 25th anniversary coming up next year for The Sickness, that'll be a big milestone for us. We planned on doing a 20th anniversary right when COVID was hitting in 2020, and we had that tour already booked and planned. We were bringing out Stained and Bad Wolves at the time, and obviously COVID put the kibosh on that for a bit. But now that the 25th will be coming around next year, hopefully we could come up with something pretty exciting. But yeah, it's a great milestone. I mean, it's just to know that we've been able to sustain a career that long and still climbing that mountain.
Yeah.
I don't think we've always just been headed in the right direction, working hard and just continuing to climb.
Keep climbing, man. Keep climbing. That's what Beartooth is doing. They're climbing their way to the top, and hopefully another number one song for this one, I Was Alive, number 6 on the Rock 30.
Not gonna be on my deathbed, knowing I'll be buried in regret. Thinking about the things I never did while I'm taking my last breath. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live when it's my time. I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. Not gonna be on my deathbed, wondering why I was always scared. To say those words I never said to the ones I loved while I was there. When it's my time, I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. I'll know I didn't just live, I was a person that you were proud of. Took chances, didn't doubt of. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live. When it's my time, I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. I'll know I didn't just live, I was a person that you were proud of. Took chances, didn't doubt of. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. I was alive. I was alive.
Call the Rock 30 hotline, 855-5-ROCK-30, 855-576-2530.
What a shame, all your sweet remains are scattered across the room. Cigarettes that once graced your lips are now trampled wounds. There were times I thought I would try
no movement for Atreyu with Gone. That one is sideways at number 5, so we're hoping it'll get a little action starting up next week. We have the top 4 songs of the week on the way and more conversation with Dan Donegan of Disturbed and his feelings on the band eventually getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh, you mean like when I let someone with less groceries go ahead in line? Sure, there's a part of me that thinks, if you only need 3 things, maybe go to a convenience store next time. And now they're sifting through coupons and my frozen foods are about to be not frozen.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a new Samsung Galaxy A15 for just $99. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah! Good talk.
Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. In-store activation on single Silver Unlimited plan or higher required. Family plan discount with 4 lines all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H-test versus API SP test limits.
Hey, it's Matt Bayhan here on the Morning X. Join me every single day, man. Cranking the rock mightily. 10 songs every single hour. Concert tickets for you every day. Dumbass News at 7:50. And on many days, we have great guests like Rick Edgar, General Manager of the Peoria Civic Center, talking about this Violent Femme show on the way to Peoria.
This is one of my favorite bookings. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and I am a fan of the Violent Femmes for more than 4 decades. And to bring them to Peoria in an intimate setting couldn't get much better than that.
It's pretty great, man. There's no doubt about it. And that sentiment is being shared with so many people that I know, myself included. I'm a big fan of these guys. I feel like the Violent Femmes literally have been a soundtrack to my entire life. I feel like they've always been around. Like you said, man, these guys are, 4 decades into it. And their music, we use the word timeless a lot, but this music is timeless. And how great this show is going to be. I mean, intimate setting is everything.
Well, I think what is really cool about this tour is they are playing their first record and their second record, Hallowed Ground, from beginning to end, every cut.
Right.
So that first record is the one that has an amazing history behind it because it sold 3 million copies, but never got above number 176 on the Billboard chart.
Celebrating great bands coming to town like the Violent Femmes. We'll talk to you in the morning.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
Not everything stands the test of time, but Tyrone's Pizza in Bartonville has. Family owned since 1986, Tyrone's has hosted generations of families who've made great memories dining in there. Tyrone's popular thin crust pizza, with its secret dough recipe made fresh daily, is a big reason why they return. Buy one pizza and get the second for half price. And Tyrone's fans enjoy authentic Italian dishes from pasta to pizza breads. You'll feel at home at Tyrone's Pizza in Bartonville.
911. Imagine being served extreme large-scale weather, fire or water damage. At Tri-County Cleaning Systems, they do the tough jobs. Fire and water damage restoration, complete mold remediation, sewage backup cleanup, odor removal, and large-scale post-construction cleanup. Home and office rates for carpet and floor cleaning are very affordable, proven professional, like good old-fashioned hard work. Call Tri-County Cleaning Systems, 309-266-5755. They are ready.
It's 2024, grass is getting greener, the leaves are starting to bud, and you need to get out. Hi, it's Susan reminding you it's time to break your spring fever at Cam Shooting Sports, Gun Shop and Range in Morton. Your house arrest from winter is over, and Cam Shooting Sports can help you discover everything you want to know, no matter what your skill level. You could walk in with zero experience with firearms, learn how to shoot, get your FOID card, and even register for one of the upcoming conceal and carry classes. They offer conceal and carry renewal classes as well as NRA basic pistol and so much more at camrange.com. That's where you can view the classes, register, and even pay online. Check out their membership plans. Again, that's cam with a K, range.com. Cam's is your #1 Central Illinois gun dealer and shooting range. If you're looking for accessories, they've got a ton of those too. That's Cam Shooting Sports, 901 Detroit Avenue in Morton. I'll see you there soon.
National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
LA Lloyd is counting down this week's top 30 rock songs, because they're not going to count themselves. The LA Lloyd Rock 30.
We're back with Dan Donegan of Disturbed co-hosting the Rock 30. I had Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach on the show a couple of weeks ago, and he told me to tell you hi, by the way. And I was asking him about what he thought, since he is eligible to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Papa Roach. It kind of blew his mind. So you're right there with him, man. Would you like to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because there's some bands who have been eligible for years who aren't in there, and some bands who say, well, I really don't care either way.
Me personally, I mean, obviously, it's like, to etch your name in stone like that would be, an amazing milestone. I get mixed feelings on any kind of award stuff or whatever, because it usually seems like the hard rock world gets snubbed for the most part.
Yeah.
Whatever awards or thing it is out there. But, I don't want to walk around bitter over it either. I just keep continuing writing music, doing what we love to do, and hit the stage. And if there's other accolades along with that and the recognition, then that's amazing. I guess it's good to be acknowledged by the industry and your peers of your life's work, of everything you've done.
Right.
So if it ever was an option and it happened, I mean, of course it would be amazing. But it's if it doesn't, I'm fine too.
Yeah.
I mean, my career has been amazing. So,
right.
This is where my passion is writing songs and performing them.
And you do it well, my friend. You really do. Right back to the Rock 30 we go, and no movement for Lincoln Park this week. At number 4, it's Friendly Fire on the Rock 30.
Tell me the words I've forgotten, what we were fighting for. Staring right into the darkness, through an empty open door. Can't put back what's been broken, can't change the moment we went too far. We're pulling apart for no reason, we're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back to go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I was supposed to protect you, no matter pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back and go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire.
The LA Lloyd Rock 30, the best new rock.
Welcome to my problems. It's not an invitation. This is my dilemma, and it's my obsession. I was sober, now I'm drunk again. I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. Welcome to my nightmare, where dreams go to disappear. Sit around in rehab, feeling like a lab rat. Strange days are here again, and it's getting weirder. Yes, you are my problems. I just wanna drink the poison. I was sober, now I'm drunk again. I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I was sober, now I'm drunk again. I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I don't wanna be a dead man Will I fall asleep tonight on a winged prayer? For despair obsession on you. Yeah. I was sober, now I'm drunk again. I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I was sober, now I'm drunk again. I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't wanna be a dead man walking. I don't wanna be a dead man
Wait a minute, Green Day didn't make it to number 1 with Dilemma right there. They were at number 2 last week, dropping back to 3. And oh, the anticipation is building. Will we have a new number 1 song? Will someone knock off Pearl Jam? You'll find out next.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended silver unlimited plan. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah!
Switch to Straight Talk. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Taxes and fees apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high temperature performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through April 23rd, get a $15 gift card when you buy 5 or more quarts of Edge or Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Claim based on Sequence 3 H-test versus API SP test limits.
This March, Wendy's has some amazing deals on their hamburgers made with fresh, never frozen beef.
Like a juicy Dave's single for $1 and a fresh $2 Dave's double with in-app offer.
It's such a good deal, we wrote a little ditty about it. Get it for $1. Dave's single, order in the app. Dave's single, get it for $1. Choose wisely, choose Wendy's, official hamburger March Madness.
Limited time offer. Participating U.S. Wendy's. See offer details and redeem at Wendy's app. Account registration required. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S. and Alaska.
Need rock? You need 105.7 The X.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
With love, welcome to Delicious.
The top 30 rock songs delivered straight to you like a hot appetizer. The L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
I am L.A. Lloyd, one of my closest friends. His name was Raymond McGlamory, a man who fought cancer for 16 years, but finally lost the battle in January of 2022. He was also the man very, very responsible for getting Disturbed with their record deal. Dan, I know you were not only, had a great working relationship with Raymond, but he was your friend, just like with me, man. So if you don't mind, please share some of your feelings about Raymond as a friend and the working relationship that you had with him.
Raymond, oh my God, what a great guy. What a big loss. Really good friend, and what a fighter. I mean, as much I know you know Raymond pretty well too, and that guy, every time that things took a turn for the worse for him, he just, if he put it out there publicly and would put this heartfelt post up on social media, and he never sounded like he was giving up.
Right.
He was just always fighting, and he always just doing the best he can, making his memories with his wife Wendy and his kids, and just always uplifting comments of just how much this guy fought. I mean, that was a long fight that he had with leukemia. And it's a big loss. I think about him all the time. I know he just his heavenly birthday just passed on February 12th. And, I mean, he was one of the guys in the music industry early in our career at the very start that was there. That was, this guy just said what was on his mind. He wasn't a yes man at the labels, and he just gave his opinion, and even if it was opposite of the other people in the room, he had strong opinions, and and I respected him a lot for that, and he was just amazing guy.
Indeed he was. All right, let's see. Since Green Day dropped from 2 to 3, who's got the number 2 spot? It's Foo Fighters. They move up 1, 3 to 2 with a glass.
I had a vision of you, and just like that, I was left to live without it. Left to live without it. I found a version of love, and just like that,
So I don't know if Green Day is officially over, but they did drop 2-3 with Dilemma. Then Foo Fighters moved up 3-2 that you just heard right there with The Glass. But hey, it's a battle, as I said, week after week. And third week at number 1, it is Pearl Jam, number 1 with Dark Matter on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Well, listen
Holding strong at number 1 for the third week, it is Pearl Jam with the title track to Dark Matter, L.A. Lloyd. What a blast it's been today. We've had some authentic Chicago food from my good friend Bill Niche there from Wise Guys. We've talked a lot about Disturbed music. We played a lot of Disturbed music, and it's so great to see you together for as long as you have been. And I guess the next time I see you, me and Bill will join you there at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay, I hope so. I hope you're there then.
Yeah, indeed.
Thank you.
The L.A. Lloyd Rock 30. Written, produced, and hosted by L.A. Lloyd. Distributed by Compass Media Networks Los Angeles. Go to rock30.com to connect with L.A. Lloyd on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Download the latest podcast and call us 24/7. 24/7 at 855-5-ROCK-30. That's 855-576-2530. Thanks for listening.
WIXO, Peoria.